Hello and welcome. I am Crime Time with Mama Bear, and I have a cold case that I want people to hear about. I'm going to give you a trigger warning now, as this story is very gruesome and horrific. So if any time you need to step away, please do so. I have been working on the wording and facts for this story for a while. I myself have had to take a break from it. This is the story of Jason Dale Bolton from Indiana. Jason's story is one of torture, murder, lies, and injustice. Jason Dale Bolton was born in Connersville, Indiana on April 15, 1975, to Margie Boyer. Jason was estranged from his father. He had never even met him. Tomi, Jason's sister, stated, "They grew up poor and in a bad part of town, but Jason was a good kid. He was helping an elderly lady stack firewood and haul water the day he died. He worked hard at a local stone quarry to help us. Jason would help anyone. He wouldn't stand by and let someone hurt another without getting involved. One rumor is it got him killed, that he tried to stop some guys from raping a girl at a party," says his sister, Tomi Bolin Schmidt. In 1991, Jason was only 16. Jason was a good kid and a good student with no discipline issues, though he had a couple of minor incidents involving pot and may have fallen in with the wrong crowd. Jason was found dead in the middle of a rural Indiana road. The sheriff and his deputies investigated Jason Bolton's death and wrote it off as a hit and run. According to the coroner's tale, Jason and his friend Timothy, or otherwise known as Tiny, Percival Jr., were at a friend and neighbor's house. They were partying. The toxicology report showed that Jason's blood alcohol content was 0.11, along with Xanax in his system. So, they were partying pretty heavily. They decided to walk to Jason's father's house, and upon doing so, became sleepy and stopped to rest. The boys either fell asleep or passed out on the county road, and were in the county road when the vehicle driven by Dwayne A. Grimm came upon them at about 3 a.m. According to the deposition given to Trooper Fields by Mr. Grimm, he thought he saw a person in the road and drove left to avoid hitting him, not seeing Jason on the other side of the road. The front left tire struck Jason in the groin area, causing severe loss of tissue in the groin area. The body was pushed down the road for a short distance, and then the vehicle passed over it, crushing the rib cage on the left side and fracturing the skull in 2 places. When Jason's body was taken to the coroner's office, Jason's family was in for a shock. Jason had been castrated. His penis, testicles, and scrotum had been cut off while he was still alive, leaving him to bleed to death. But that wasn't cruel enough for his murderer or murderers. Then, someone took the boy while he was still alive and placed him spread eagle in the middle of the road. Then they deliberately aimed a car between his legs and ran him over twice to hide the torture murder. They crushed his bladder, intestines, kidneys, lungs, and stomach, and broke several bones, his legs, hips, ribs, vertebrae, and tailbone. It was this final act of cruelty that finally killed Jason Dale Bolton. No one, much less a 16-year-old boy, deserves that. To this day, nothing has been done to resolve the case. 4 of the people who attended the party with Jason the night that he was tortured and murdered gave statements to the police. They said Jason was high and drunk when he wandered out on the road, passed out, and fell, at which point he was hit by an oncoming car, which left the scene. The police never tested any of the party attendees' cars for blood on their tires. One of the party attendees was a relative of the sheriff. This man was suspected of being a drug dealer in the area. "My life stopped the night I identified baby Jason," says his sister. I went there that morning to where it happened. They didn't even clean it up. There were latex gloves, and I even picked up a couple of teeth. I would have done more then, but I didn't know. I only saw his face. No one told me about his groin area. I didn't even know until I finally got my hands on the pictures. At first, the coroner told me no, but he called me the next morning and said he had thought about it all night, and if I met him in 20 minutes, he would give them to me, so I did. That's when I realized the rumors were true. His whole groin area was just gone, mutilated. I saw a picture of a little white thing on the side of the road by the grass. I didn't even know what it was. Coroner Joe Todd told me it was a testicle. And it was. It was a little severed testicle, says his sister, Tomi Bolton. Our mom fought to uncover the truth. So did my grandma and my uncle. They are all gone now. My uncle burned up in a vehicle fire one night. It was ruled an accidental fire, but my uncle had found out stuff. I believe if they would exhume Jason's body, the evidence went to the grave with him. The boots he had on are in a bag in there. There's even talk around town that a weapon was slipped into his coffin. I think that with the technology available today, Jason's body will tell them what happened and who tortured and mutilated him before placing him in the road and running him over. His pictures keep telling me they murdered me. Jason is speaking to us in those photos of his death. He's trying to tell us, but no one will listen, says Tomi Bolin Schmidt, his sister. If you have any information regarding this case, please contact Detective Scott Jarvis, 9022 South State Road 67, Pendleton, Indiana, 46064. Phone number is area code 765-778-2121. Thank you guys for listening. If you will please hit the like and share this out so that we can get this story out and hopefully get this poor family some answers. Thank you. I'll see you guys soon.
In the alley where the moon hides, silent screams that echo wide. Every star a trembling tear. You were taken, my dear. Police lights, but they don't shine. Empty questions fill the line. Witnesses with eyes turned down in this city's wicked frown. Cold shadows whisper in the night. Where's the justice? Where's the light? Truth is buried under stone. In this town, we're all alone. Your laughter haunts these empty to dream.